Perfect. So maybe we'll start with silent meditation. So if I could get everybody to put their hands together. Quietly, we put our hands together, and in our hearts, we give thanks to Amida Buddha for his compassion. Namamida Butsu. Namamida Butsu. Namamida Butsu. Thank you. Next, we will have our sutra chanting. So we will start with Sambujo and then followed by Junirai. So I'm hoping the slides will appear on the screen. Thank you, everybody. Next, we will have the Dharma message from Izumi Sensei. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, hopefully, and then if we can unmute Izumi Sensei. Sensei, go ahead. I think you're unmuted. Sensei, I think you can speak.
Can you hear me? Are you okay? Okay. So good morning and Happy New Year to you all. 明けましておめでとうございます。またよろしくお願いします。The wind of COVID-19 pandemic is still blowing harder than before. But we are able to welcome the first day of 2021. This morning, before Amida Buddha of wisdom and compassion, the service on January 1st is always draws a small gathering at a temple, mainly because of severe winter weather in Lethbridge. But during the pandemic, we started to use Zoom video to communicate with you. You can watch the New Year service this morning via Zoom in your warm house. At any rate, the January 1st service, which is formally called Shusho-e in Japanese. Shusho-e literally means a gathering to practice with right attitude. Gathering to practice with the right attitude. So what is the right attitude? It means that we sit in front of Amida Buddha and reflect on ourselves, reflect on ourselves, on our mind. This is right attitude. But we usually do not like a self-reflection. We do not like to learn ourselves, through reflection. Now, Dogen, a master of Zen contemporary with Shinran Shonin, said, to study Buddhism is to learn yourself. To study Buddhism is to learn yourself, which means to learn ourselves, our mind, is to study Buddhism. Without reflection on ourselves, on our mind, there is no Buddhism. There is no Buddhism without learning our mind. Our technology is highly developed, and we have become very knowledgeable. Someone recently called me that the person, he said, it is really amazing that I am able to watch Dharma talks anytime and anywhere. I am knowledgeable about Buddhism now. This is fine, but Buddhism is not a way to accumulate knowledge, rather to reflect on ourselves, our mind, and to know who we are. This is to learn about Buddhism. I think you have a Buddha, a Buddha shrine at home. Even if you don't have it. Even if you don't have a shrine at home, you may have a pictorial image of Amida Buddha or wooden statue of Amida Buddha or the name of Amida Buddha, that is Namo Amida Buddha. This is very important because Amida Buddha always serve as a mirror to reflect on us. Are we able to see our face without mirror? No, we are not able to see ourselves with mirror, without mirror. So similarly, without the mirror of Amida Buddha, we are not able to see our true nature, our self-centered mind. Maybe some people might say, is it necessary to find our self-centered mind? Yes, it is important because for our self-centered mind, which creates delusion, the compassionate vow of Amida Buddha appears and working right now. That is why it is important to sit in front of Amida Buddha and reflect on ourselves and know that we are quite a selfish being. On the first day of the year, we encounter again Amida Buddha's heart of compassion, which is working for us individually and collectively. Amida Buddha is working every day to direct us to the realm of enlightenment. If the first button on our shirt is put into the wrong button hole, then the shirt will be crooked. So through Amida's compassion, we are able to live the entire new year meaningfully. We begin to appreciate that countless visible and invisible things in the past are supporting our life today at each moment. How precious life it is in which we live. I think this sort of gratefulness for living our life today will be enhanced by observing New Year service. Shushoe, time to reflect on ourselves and to appreciate Amida Buddha's boundless compassion So thank you very much. Namamida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
Thank you very much, Sensei.
Can you hear me? Really? You can hear me? I can't hear you. Okay.
Thanks,
Thank you very much.
I think we will continue with this service and we'll have a closing gatha, Ondokusan.
Namanda. Ondokusan.
We thank Amida Buddha for showing us the way of freedom. We will endeavor to walk in the noble path every day of our lives. Namamida Butsu. Namamida Butsu. Namamida Butsu. Thank you very much, everybody, for persevering through all of the technical glitches and for sticking with us. I think I'll just make one announcement, and that is that we're going to try this again on January the 10th, and hopefully we'll have all the bugs worked out. So on January the 10th at 2 o'clock, we will have our Honko and Shotsuki service. And then for those of you who join us on Explore Buddhism sessions, we will be starting that 10:30 on next Saturday. So on not tomorrow, but the following Saturdays on January the 9th at 10:30. So if you would like an invitation to that, please send me an email and I'd be happy to do so. So Val, I think we could probably unmute everybody and maybe we can do a kampai or cheers together. So Val's going to try and unmute everybody and she'll request that to you. So you have to push your button to unmute yourself.
Stop sharing your screen too, Ro.
Thank you. Now we should be able to see everybody. So sorry about all the glitches, everybody.
Your speaker's not on.
Yes,
I think that's our part of our New Year's teaching is perseverance.
I'm glad that it ended up working out okay. Yeah, so happy New Year's, everybody. I think
New Year.
New Year's.
New Year.
New Year.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a glass of something with you. I'm going to wish everybody Happy New Year's. Akemashite omedetou.
Happy New Year.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy New Year, everybody.
Miss you all.
Yeah.
So I hope to see everybody on January the 10th.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Nice to see everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Can't find my arrow.
Right. It was right on.
Right.
Nam.
Huh?